Have you ever wondered how to make a slime like all of your favorite content creators on the internet? Well, today I'm going to show you. For our slime, we are going to need just 5 key ingredients. So, to start, we need a base. In this case, our base is glue. You can get glue from Walmart or Rite Aid, and you can get Elmer's, you can get a gallon to make a big slime, or just a little 5 ounce thing of glue to make a little slime. So that's our first ingredient. Our second ingredient is going to be our activator. In this case, my activator is going to be Tide laundry detergent. You can use Tide, or if you don't have this, you can use contact lens solution, or you can make a mixture of warm water and borax, and that should all work for an activator. The third ingredient we are going to need is something to personalize our slime. So, I am using food coloring. I am feeling like I'm going to personalize it to be sky blue. So that is what I'm going to use to personalize my slime. Our fourth thing we're going to need is a bowl. And the fifth thing we're going to need is a spoon to mix our slime all together. So now we're going to get into making the slime. Now that I have moved all of my ingredients to a table, I am going to show you guys the first step of making the slime, which is pouring your glue into your bowl. So we have our glue here, and I'm just going to take the top off of this, put it to the side, and we have our bowl here. So I am just going to pour a little bit of the glue into the bowl, and you can do whatever amount of glue that you would like your slime to be. So we're just going to pour this out. You can see the glue coming into the bowl. So I am going to do just that much glue. So now you can put your glue to the side. Once we have added our glue to our bowl, it should look something like this in the bowl. So, we are now going to move on to our second step of making our slime, which is adding our food coloring into our bowl. So we have our bowl with the glue here, and we have our food coloring here. So I'm just going to take the top off of the food coloring and add just a little bit of this into the mixture of the glue in the bowl. So that should be just enough for this, so we're done with our food coloring. After we've added our food coloring into our glue in the bowl, it should look something like this. We are now going to begin mixing the food coloring and the glue together to make a blue glue. For this step, all we're going to need is our spoon and our mixture in the bowl, and we are just going to begin mixing this. You can see that the glue is beginning to turn into a blue color. Once we're finished mixing our food coloring into our glue, it should look something like this sitting in the bowl. The next part of the experiment is going to include finally mixing in our activator to the glue to finally form slime. So what I like to do for this part of the experiment is take some of the laundry detergent and pour it into the cap. This will ensure that I'm not pouring too big of amounts of the activator into the glue because you don't want to overactivate it. So as I said before, all we're going to need for this part of the experiment is our spoon, our mixture in our bowl, and our activator inside of the cap of the detergent in my case. So little by little, I am going to pour in the activator and I am going to begin mixing. You just want to do little amounts at a time so that you don't overactivate it. And we're going to start mixing. As you can see, the consistency is starting to get a little bit thicker and our slime is starting to form. After we finish mixing our slime in our bowl, it should look something like this. So I'm going to put my spoon off to the side and I'm going to begin kneading it with my hands and our slime will finally be formed. Well, it probably already is. So here's our slime. It's a little bit sticky, but that just means you have to keep kneading it with your hands. And if you find it too sticky to even knead with your hands, you can add a little bit more of our activator or our Tide, in my case, to the slime and it should finally be formed like this. So now we know that with Tide, glue, a bowl, spoon, and some food coloring, we can make a 5 ingredient slime.